Good day everyone, welcome back to our Wednesday weekly walkthrough solves week 7. As usual, my color scheme has green and red switched. As usual, I advise you to check out other people's reconstructions, walkthrough solves, both fast and slow people, like Chris Choi for example. The links are in the description and at the end of the video, and also please join this weekly series because we need some example solves from all speeds, because slower cubers also deserve to have something to learn, to understand, because Okay, let's go. First scramble, we have two white blocks, a single half triplet here, and if only something was slightly different, we could have done something quite smart. We could have created this, but joined this here, but we need purple here, and sadly there is no way of easily connecting it here, at least by a single move, so I'm not gonna do that. Instead we can just connect those two in two moves, having this up top and then connect it with one of the purples. All of the purples are in here, and this one will stay here. Yeah, so we are just gonna do that, move the purple in here so that it can join. Of course this would be a pseudo triplet, but still better than nothing. And we have the edge is down here, the center is here, and the other center, oh, it's here. I was thinking it was here, but yeah, we can just join them like that. Also, I can see this half triplet, and I know that it will stay solved and stay in this orientation after my white center solution, which is nice because we can immediately go into solving it. And yeah, so my solution is like that, and as I said, it stays here. We have this green corner, and it might not be the fastest solution. For example, if there was a green corner, a green triangle here, we could have just solved the case in two moves. But in any case, because I see that, and I know that this is the slot of this triangle, no, triplet, I'm confusing my terms, I can just hide it and immediately insert it without needing to actually insert it after creating it. I see this gray, and usually whenever you have this block, it's quite easy to solve the gray center, and I'm noticing that there's no gray here, so we're gonna insert it like that. And look here, and I know the gray was blue, I think. No, it wasn't blue. So this is an incorrect color scheme, which means we can just do... we cannot... I don't think we can do anything from this position, but we can do it like that. And here we have an interesting choice. We can either do it like that or like that. And interestingly, I would prefer to do it like that, because the last block will have yellow, and that means that we're not gonna orient the gray. It will already be oriented. So we have red here and red here, and this, yeah, this case is almost always, no, it's always a really good case, because as red goes here. If this pattern of red was on this side, then it would have been potentially really good, or maybe, I'm not sure. Usually, whenever you have this kind of block, it's a two trigger. So if that's a trigger, it's a two trigger last two centers, and it's really nice. So we already have one of the centers in here to connect them, and we can connect it, and we will have the center like that. The orange will be solved, so we only need to orient red, and because of that, I know that this triplet is gonna stay here. Because after that, like, we're doing this move, and so this is definitely staying here. And I also noticed that it's solved, so the green part will stay solved, but the purple might get solved, might not. At least it's not gonna be this specific center. So we're gonna do it like that, and we are looking for the purple. Of course, we have one here and one here. So I'm gonna do that, and I will just, for ergonomics, I guess, insert it from here. I can see that the blue is gonna go back there on the purple's place. Wait, what? No, I'm confused. I confused my... Oh yeah, this is gonna go there. I confused my 3 cycles. Yeah, so the white is gonna go to the back, and we already know where all 3 of our elements are, so we're just gonna do some OLP. Not OLP, just pair formation, because I actually don't know full OLP, though I'm learning one look last 3 triplets. Yeah, and this case is not the best one. It's solved. No, it's pretty okay, though we need to do this kind of rotation. Yeah. I forgot. I used the recognition of the invisible triangle that is not in our view from my previous prediction, and I forgot to actually change it. Yeah, and that was the first solve. Second solve, fast and easy inspection. We have those 2 blocks that are creating a correct large trap. Also, we have this block, which we can save, but we won't, because after doing that, it will stay solved here. It will just change the purple center from purple triangle from this one to this one, and by doing those moves, we will solve it into its correct block. And then we will have 2 white centers here, and the edge will be here. I forgot where exactly it will be. It will be here. So yeah, but pretty good case. So yeah, we are doing that, setting up those 2, and then with an R we can solve them, and we are noticing this corner that will go in its correct place. I also see this blue, which can make the creation of this block quite nice, but I also see this, and because of that we will actually create that. I also see a lot of red, and I noted that this red still is in the form of 3x1, I mean a small trap, which is usually is quite useful. We put that in, and this block is here, and in just a few moves we already created this correct center, though I forgot to maintain my eyesight on the later parts. So this case has a lot of ways we can solve it, and as before, I'm gonna force, so the gray goes in here, I'm gonna force the good orientation on this center by doing it this way. So like this case is a 3 trigger last to center, no matter how you solve it. I mean, you can solve it in more, but there's a ton of 3 trigger ways of solving it, and if you have enough time to think about it, and during the solve you usually don't, but with practice you will, you should force the least changes like that, and when your bottom center or like side center doesn't need the reorientation, then it's already minus RWU or RWU RW prime moves. So yeah, we're just solving that over in that, and I noted this. Ooh, and I have a chance to use one of the alg that I learned. So an alg where you have this. So if we are looking from this angle, the solved green flipped corner, and there's no blue on top, because with blue on top we can do that and sledge hedge into it being created, but we don't. But when we have blue here, you can do this cool alg. Yeah. Oh, and we got this. I knew those algs, I forgot them though. How do you do that? Sledge, U prime hedge. No. Okay, I actually accidentally forced another one look last layer that I know. It goes to the right, and it's this alg. Yeah, I need to relearn my algs because I haven't been practicing a lot, and I forgot my one look last layers. If you're wondering why I just did random sledges instead of actually doing pair formation on the previous case, on the last layer on the second solve, that's because I learned the actual algs, and I prefer doing that instead of learning how to create pair formation, because I prefer that way of learning algs when doing something actually in one look, which I'm trying to do. Yeah, so second solve, we have this block here, and that's already a good trap. We have those 2 elements. We can theoretically build it like that, and I think that's a good solution, but I didn't think about that right now. So we are just gonna do what I thought best, and just a simple white center solution. We're gonna put them like that, set up this here, then do it like that, and then have a 3 mover. We have a corner down here, and it actually is half solved. We have green there. We have this corner needing a purple. Purple is down here, so we can immediately solve it. And we have blue here, so we can do B R prime and put it in here. We have already an orange block and a red block, so I would like to make the red block without disturbing this one, which is easy because we already need to we don't need to disturb this one, so it's gonna be easy. And yeah, we have this, though there is a problem. The problem is that this will make an incorrect color scheme, though there is a trick. We can make them like that, and we already have this arrow block, and we can already immediately go into the color cancellation, and sadly we need to reorient this one, and sadly our trap in the back is has all 3 edges and only 1 corner missing, which is one of the worst cases, but I guess okay, whatever. And though I'm gonna fix it having the gray on in here. Yeah, it's wait, something is wrong. Oh yeah. I'm gonna fix it having the gray from here because I can again force. No, I cannot. I thought that I can force the good. No, I can. Yeah, I can do it like that. Oh no, I need to change the orientation of that center to combine those two to not need to have to change the orientation of the gray one, but it's too many moves, so I'm just gonna go with simple solution like that. We'll build them. Oh, I forgot where this piece is, so yeah, I need to do it like that. So only 2 pieces are gonna be left here, and in that case all of the cases are solving 2 triggers, and here we solve them like that. I of course notice this one, and we have blue, and both blues are like that, so we have a few choices. And here, interestingly enough, we can not only do like sledge prime from here or do sledge from here, we can also do U prime, which I will do because that's gonna force a good case in front of us. We will have green here and yellow back there, so we know all of the pieces. So purple will go here, and that's the blue side, and it's this case. So yeah, as you can see, my recognition from the side is getting better. Fourth solve. This might have been a scramble. Oh, and I forgot to do my inspection. 1 second. Quite an interesting case. We have this half trap that can be half triplet that can be made full like that. We have those blocks, and yeah, I'm just gonna connect them like that. Put this here. Though no, I just realized that I could have done it like that, forcing them. Oh, I thought that they would be in a good position, but no. But it's still better than not. And we can just combine them like that. Sadly, we are breaking this one, and we already know in what position this corner is, and we know this solved triplet that we will save. So I know that there's blue. We have no purple left, so looking for anything purple. There's purple. We can insert that. We have this gray, so I'm gonna insert it like that's not the best idea. Yeah, so I'm gonna insert it like that, moving the gray up here and having this case. Okay, so I know that this will make an incorrect trap, so I'm gonna immediately put this in here for the color scheme cancellation, because we will instead put the short trap in here and combine them, fix that. Oh, and that's a pretty bad case. I think this will always make a really good one. Yep. And we can just put it in here and solve them. or in that, or in that. We can see this one. I noticed this blue, and we have two choices doing sledge or sledge prime. In both cases, we will have the same case, so I don't really care. I will do sledge prime because this pair will stay here solved. Oh no, it's not. I confused my directions. Whatever. It still will be solved, but not on this side, but on this side. Yep. Oh, and we got this case. Is that a skip? Oh no, it's not a skip. Yeah, so we have this case, right? Yep. This is a very interesting scramble, scramble number 5. We have two blocks like that, and we can make correct block like here, and we can set up this here to immediately create a short trap, and also this will have blue, and this has blue triangle, so that will create this half trap, and afterwards we will have those greens, 3 on this side, to set up them into the position to have that be solved. So yeah, we can put them in here, put that like that, which won't disturb this green triangle, and solve them. And we now have a pseudo solved triangle, triplet in the back, and we have those two. And what can we do with that? I mean, I have blue and purple here, and it's better to do fast solutions here than to do something stupid, though we also have this blue. Not stupid, I mean, it's better to go fast than go extremely efficient. It's better to inspect as much as you can, to be honest. At some point we should inspect first block all of the time, or most of the time. So I'm gonna use those two elements to combine them. I again see this red, and I know that this case, it's really nice to combine them like that, and now we can just combine them like that, having the correct color scheme and orientation scheme on the red. We need gray on top. We have a good case of gray here. I'm gonna set up it like that because it's usually better that way. Yeah, and is it though? Yeah, I don't think we can solve that into... Yeah, if the cases were switched like that, but then we can solve the case into triggers, but sadly we cannot in this case because the gray is here and not here. So I'm just gonna put that in here and then solve this too and fix... and I forgot about this case because usually I fix those earlier, but whatever, we can... I don't like leaving those before the LBT because a lot of easy LBT alks don't work with pseudo-solved triplets like that, which is annoying, but yeah. We have one purple here and one purple here, so I'm just gonna again do that to force... I can do either that or that to force the orientation. I will prefer to do that because this will be in a good position. And we can immediately insert that here. And the good part about doing this case, that both of those triplets will stay like that, and we can see that both of them have yellow on here, so it's one of only like 2 cases. Yeah, I don't know them, and in any case we can start like that and then finish like that, and it's this case. Yeah, and that's it for week number 7. As usual, the other solvers are on your screen, as well as a playlist of every week. Please look at them and enjoy. And that's it. See you in a week.